We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Boston Celtics. Along with I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You take a look at the Celtics. With great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference. And of course, there's the Nets. They need to work much harder to climb out of the bottom of the conference. Looking at the starting five for Boston. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Nets, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. For a handful of teams at this point of the year, Doris, the future is now as they fall out of the playoff race.
But, Brian, there is a dilemma to be worked out in these cases. And here's what I mean by that. Your team is now out of contention, but veterans, generally speaking, don't believe that. And they want to be competitive and win basketball games. In the meantime, the organization, from a broad perspective, is thinking, we've got to start to play the young guys in big games. Tough situation.
White against Thomas. White, the pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Claxton. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez.
We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend, and coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
Thanks for that, Allie. Russell finds Johnson. Claxton against Porzingis. Thomas outside, 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
When Cam Thomas finds a look, folks, he is going to attack.
Brown passes to Tatum. Brown with it, fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Russell's got the ball here for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. Back to Williams. Inside. Here's Thomas. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, you love the strong finish by Cam Thomas. So good when he's getting to his game with assertiveness.
Pass to Porzingis. Misses the 3. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now Russell to the paint. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Russell. Thomas has got 6 points. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
That's good from Holiday. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Come on, everybody. You get to see yourself on the big screen and show us your best score. Come on, let's go. Everybody get there. Come on. gotta dance like everyone's watching, dude. Like everyone's watching. You're on the big screen. Careful what you're waiting for.
Chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Thomas outside. Johnson for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The catch and shoot is exactly what you're looking for. Cam Johnson, one of the best shooters in the league.
Brown passes to White. Brown, a screen on Thomas. Thomas against White. 4 on the clock. Brooklyn with the board. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
I thought they had that game locked up, but then they got torched there in the final period.
And stolen by Brown. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. White for three. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Russell. Williams a screen on Holiday. Russell against Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, you love the aggressiveness D'Angelo Russell plays with. This guy basically dares the defense. Make a play on me here.
At the line, 2 times.
Free throw is good from Russell.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
And both free throws good for Russell. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
And Brooklyn with possession here, following the bucket by Boston. Screen by Claxton. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's White. And he was fouled in the act of shooting.
That is about excellent concentration from Derek White. You play through the foul. Now you get the old-fashioned three-point opportunity.
It's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 6. Porzingis grabs the board. Up top, Tatum. Pass to White. Rebounded by Johnson.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. The Celtics, third.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up to the Nets. They trail by one. Thomas outside. Back to Russell. Three-pointer. Boston with a rebound. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Now here's Johnson, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. For Boston, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Tatum. Here's Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Tatum against Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Floats one up. And the layup is up and in. Thomas has got 8 points.
I'm not sure how we define a difficult finish for Cam Thomas. This guy finds a way through contact.
Here's Brown. Claxton with a rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Johnson. Johnson against White. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on White.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden, Doris.
Well, B.A., consider in that trade, they gave away Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, and 4 first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden. The reverberations are still being felt.
Horford, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Johnson, following the bucket by the Celtics. Screen by Claxton. Here's Thomas for 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Outside White. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. White for three. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Johnson, coming off a 16-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Boston's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Offensive board, and that one's good. Porzingis.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Russell to pass to Johnson. Thomas, left side. The open Jay off the mark.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Down low. Back to Holiday. Pass to Horford. From downtown. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Well, this guy's got such big-time mobility for a big man. Al Horford specializes in finding the gaps in the defense. Nice catch and shoot.
Now here's Claxton. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Johnson with it. Outside Johnson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And the shot's good. Johnson's got 5 now.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Holiday passes to Horford. 1:56 left in the first. And Brown with the stuff.
How about a little bit of daylight is all Jaylen Brown needs, up off his feet in a hurry.
Thomas outside. Back to Russell, and stolen by Holiday. The finish, and Holiday powers it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Johnson for 3.
They've been out-hustled so far.
Horford passes to Holiday. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. Top of the key. Claxton with a rebound. Nets trail by 8. Lets it go from deep. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Russell. He's got 5.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Pass to Brown. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Russell against Holiday. Here's Thomas. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Outside, Brown. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Boston out in front, leading by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 5-point game. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Torrey Craig, Jayson Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Al Horford, and it's Hauser in at the 3 spot.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Damn, that one's good. Craig's got his first bucket in this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Williams passes to Wilson. Here he goes. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Tatum, coming off a 28-point game against Miami.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
Well, Jayson Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Here's Johnson. He's got 5. Boston pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Boston leading by 5. Outside Tatum. That's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Tatum with the block.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
Hauser passes to Pritchard. Here's Horford. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jayson Tatum scoring, but Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
That one misses for Tatum. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more.
A few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve. And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Get loud, fans. On the court, your Hunt Squad. Who wants a t-shirt? Come on!
That's checked in for Boston. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. Fifth best, the Celtics.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's the floater. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. And And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And it wasn't necessarily a surprise. They were supposed to win that game, and they did it in an impressive fashion.
Here's Pritchard. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Heat in Miami. Here's Cornette. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Cornette's got his first points of the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Williams lays it up and banks it in.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Tatum, a screen on Johnson. Here's Pritchard, tipped. Outside Johnson. The shot's good. And it's now only a 5-point Boston lead.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Johnson. And Pritchard, here we go. It's good. And the Celtics lead by 7.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Johnson inside. Pass to Sharp. Here's Wilson, hounded by Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Williams misses. Celtics lead by 7. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken.
The court do all the talking for him.
The first free throw is good, and the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Porzingis has checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. And so Tatum nails both of them.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Now here's Thomas. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Free throw good. Claxton.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
That one misses.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Tatum, and the jumper is good at the free throw line. Tatum's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Wilson, pass to Clowney. And here's Claxton. Watford outside, puts up a 3. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Porzingis punishing inside.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Pass to Wilson. He takes it in. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. The 3. Wilson grabs the board. Nets trail by 10. They set the screen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Drew Holiday.
Man, the defender really went after him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Stepping the line with 2
knocks down the first one. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Tatum. Takes a three. Kept alive. Here's Porzingis. Goes back up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It's on Nick Claxton.
Very tough to affect the shot of Porzingis without leaving your feet. And KP, because of that, has the ability to keep them off balance.
First free throw is good.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. Both free throws good from Porzingis. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, BA. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Now here's White. His last outing, he had 18 points. And there's a 3-second violation. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Cam Thomas.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Nets trail by 10. Now Johnson. He's got 5. And stolen by Brown. In transition. JB on the break. Sensational.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Thomas outside. Screen by Claxton. Thomas drives in. Good work defensively by White.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by the Nets.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's White. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
And the Nets making a change here. Sharp's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Nets trail by 14. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
Jaylen Brown very capable of taking stretches of games over. Right now, he's got the entire offensive arsenal working.
Now here's Thomas. 13 points in the game. Boston on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Johnson against Porzingis. From behind the arc. Drops in the three. Porzingis has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, in the modern NBA, a big that can shoot with range so important. Kristaps Porzingis from three.
Pass to Williams. Now Sharp. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Porzingis. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Johnson on the wing. The three. On target from range. Johnson's got 8 points.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Brown passes to Cornette. Outside Porzingis. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Russell against White. Outside Russell. Down low. Here's Sharp. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Hey, you kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Cornette, averaging around 5 points a game. Here's Brown. Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
A minute 4 left in the second period. White, the pass to Cornette. It's Brown on the wing. And stolen by Williams. Here's Thomas. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on White.
Boy, when you talk about rhythm scorer, the first guy or one of the first guys to come to mind is Cam Thomas. Very
Free throw good. Thomas. Well, if you don't overthink it, what Cam Thomas does on offense is very impressive at his age, Doris.
I think, B.A., what you love about Cam Thomas is he is fearless. He doesn't concern himself with efficiency. His mindset is, I'm going to score, and if I've missed the last 10, it doesn't matter. This next one's going in.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. But you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Because of his frame, Drew Holiday can be a terror on the interior. Boy, you can't avoid the contact there.
First one falls.
One of the things you admire most is Drew Holiday's versatility, his toughness, the overall impact. This is the kind of guy you win championships with.
Holiday hits them both. There's 38 seconds left in the second. Russell against Holiday. Pass to Thomas. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, such aggression from Cam Thomas. We're accustomed to that. He uses that up fake to get that defender in a bad spot.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw good. Thomas. Craig is checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. And both free throws good for Thomas. 23 seconds left in the first half. Up top, Brown. Williams defending. It's blocked. Thomas against Holiday. Thomas left side. Over Holiday. Can't connect from 14. And so it's Boston in a good situation. Up by 13 points to close the quarter. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
You look at the Celtics, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Nets.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
SOF, capital T, soft. I get mad watching them play.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And Russell's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Trailing by 13. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the three. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Now here's Thomas. Denied by Tatum. Brown passes to Holiday. Over Claxton. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Brown. Holiday's got 8.
Yeah, because of his frame, Holiday can do some of his best work on the interior.
Pass to Johnson. Screen by Claxton. To the middle. Up and in on the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Holiday. Here's Porzingis. The kick out to White. Tatum, a screen on Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Russell against Holiday. Off the mark there with a 3. Nets trail by 13. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And out the line, shooting 2, Zaire Williams.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
White, the pass to Holiday. Back to White. Releases. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. So Russell will go to the free throw line. It's on Drew Holiday.
At the line, D'Angelo Russell. At the line, 1 shot.
Free throw is good from Russell. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside White. Pass to Brown. And they call an illegal screen here. The 2K leaderboard highlights the top scorers since the All-Star break. Third is Jason Tatum.
You have to appreciate scorers who turn it on down the stretch. He's given them points in crucial games.
Nets trail by 8. Thomas outside. Pass to Claxton. Outside Johnson. Claxton a screen on Tatum. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's White. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Johnson passes to Claxton. Now Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Johnson against Tatum. Back to Williams. Takes the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 11.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
Nets trail by 11. Johnson passes to Russell. Back to Johnson. With the drive. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Boy, Cam Johnson puts that defender in a compromised position. Really good job creating the contact.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Both shots good from the stripe.
You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly as a sweet shooter. The fact is he's proven to be much more than that.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 19. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Jason Tatum! He's a sharpshooter!
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
From 13, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Thomas has got 20.
Cam Thomas is rolling. He's attacking at will. Somebody better shut the water off.
Outside Holiday. Pass to White. Porzingis with a screen on Thomas. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand. B.A.?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. Good on the second one. Boston leading by 12. Pass to Pritchard. Horford inside. Johnson on him. Horford can't hit.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Now here's Thomas. Back to Russell. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Russell's got 8.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Tatum inside, covered by Johnson. Tatum gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Tatum against Johnson. Thomas outside. Clock at 6. Over Holiday. Thomas misses. Boston leading by 11. Outside Holiday. Pass to Horford. Back to Holiday. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Back to Russell. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And that's a perfect pass by Russell. He really understands where to get his man the ball.
Back to Brown. Here's the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Thomas has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Russell. Here's Johnson. This one for three. Hauled in by Brown.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. This is so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Now here's Russell. Give him 8 points now. Williams from long range. Buries it from three. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, tremendous pass from Cam Johnson there. Nice work.
Outside Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Tatum. There's the triple. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside, Williams. Russell up top. Johnson passes to Claxton. Outside, Russell. Horford pulls it in. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Brown draws the double. Horford outside. Oh, got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Outside, Brown. Here's Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Well, Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
Watford the pass to Sharp. Here's Wilson. Sharp a screen on Brown. Pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. Watford gets the bucket. Celtics lead by 8. Brown with it. They double team Brown. Back to Pritchard. Screen by Horford. Clock is at 3. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Watford outside. Pass to Johnson. From the line. And Brooklyn again with a bucket. Boston has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And taking a peek at the 2K leaderboard. These small forwards have been unstoppable over the past month. For Jaylen Brown.
And if you're an opposing small forward, this might also double as a list of the most irritating players in the league. Because when you tackle them head-to-head, it's on.
Yeah, defense a huge point of emphasis for each of them. And it doesn't matter whether they're on the ball, as the steals suggest, or off the ball situations either. They are as active a group of defenders as you're going to see.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Pritchard. Watford covering. From outside the arc. Pritchard, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Watford outside. And that one drops for him. Watford's got 6 points.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And here's Brown for 3. Downtown, Jaylen Brown. And we've reached the end of the third. Boston out in front, up by 5. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Boston leading by 5. Taking a look at the Celtics. We've got Al Horford, Jayson Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. Here's Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jayson Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Pass to Wilson. Johnson on the wing. Sharp, a screen on Tatum. Johnson passes to Sharp, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Floats one. Brooklyn with the board.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Pass to Wilson. Hauser grabs the board. Celtics lead by 5. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now, and the layup is good.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Wilson passes to Watford. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, massive three-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Now here's Horford. Pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Out to the right wing. And here's Sharp. From deep, Johnson. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Inside. Stolen. 3 on 3. Here's Wilson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Pritchard. Wing shot on the way. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more. Nets trail by 6. And here's Johnson. Watford the pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Rebound Boston. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 6 here in the quarter.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pass to Wilson. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. So it's Boston now. 6-point lead. Tatum against Johnson. Tatum passes to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Watford covering. 4 on the clock. Pritchard, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets to the paint. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Pritchard. Watford covering. Craig passes to Horford. Now here's Craig. Here's Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
I love that Jayson Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Tatum against Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in the game. JT to the hole. That one goes. Count it. And it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jayson Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Pass to Wilson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And that one misses. Boston leading by 8. Here's Holiday. Brooklyn with the board. Thomas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Wilson. Outside Johnson. Thomas against Holiday. Three-pointer. Thomas misses.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Here's Tatum. Tatum just so strong inside.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Russell to pass to Claxton. Thomas outside. Fires for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Thomas has got 23 points.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Pass to Pritchard. Down low. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. And, you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
B.A., maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness. From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Now here's Russell. Claxton a screen on Holiday to the inside. And Porzingis with the block. And they get it back. Thomas passes to Claxton. Porzingis with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. Here's Tatum. Tatum. Oh, the long arm of the law. Tatum.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Outside Johnson. Back to Russell. Pass to Claxton. Outside Johnson. No good from outside.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Brown finds Holiday. Now Tatum, covered by Johnson. Right at the free throw line. Tatum can't hit. Nets trail by 12. To the middle. Tatum with a steal. Over Thomas. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Outside, Williams. Russell a screen on White. Thomas outside. Shoots over Brown. That one's wide left. Celtics lead by 14. Inside. Here's Tatum. Got it. Tatum's got 43 points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And Russell's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Thomas outside. Pass to Claxton. And stolen by Porzingis. And here's the fast break. Here's White. Finished off the break. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jayson Tatum.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Well, you know, he'd been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight. Nets trail by 18. Now here's Russell. Pass to Johnson. Russell deciding where to go with it. Claxton a screen on Holiday. The three from Russell. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Claxton. Porzingis is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. White for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Thomas. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Boston leading by 18. Outside White. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball.
Basketball.
1:49 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Claxton a screen on Tatum. Johnson passes to Williams. There's the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Celtics.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jayson Tatum.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Now here's Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over White. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. So it's Boston now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Tatum. We've got 13 seconds left in the game.
Boy, over the years, Tatum has really mastered the art of drawing fouls.
15 seconds. At the line for the Celtics, Jayson Tatum. 2 shots.
That one's off. And he ends up missing both free throws. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jayson Tatum.